How's it going, everybody? We are back with Savok Rageclaw, and we have cleared out Ember Shade Mine. I think we're going to see what we can pull out of this place. It's ours now. Let's do a little fishing. There we go. So we do have another spirit point, and I think we're going to get a perk or a spell that's going to be very beneficial for Savak. Come on! What do we get? Oh, fantastic. An empty bottle. Well, we can use that for something. But what are we going to do? We are going to grab that spell. I just want to see if there's any actual fish in here. No? I love that you can fish in Skyrim. Alright, let's turn on our night eye, our predator vision, and let us go into our spirit perk tree. So we're going to use the deep magic. Alright, so we're going to do rock blast. So we do not at this time, so let's do make note. Alright, let's turn off this. We do not have any projectile attacks besides our blowgun, which is a problem. But we do have this. Create a totem for 60 seconds that heals 6 points of health and magic and cured it. Wow, that's really powerful. Alright, 23 hours. So we're going to understand and be able to utilize this spell after 23 hours of meditating on it. So I don't remember if I prayed. Let's pray though. Okay. So we're going to just do a lot of thinking this episode, or at least Savak is. Kind of figuring out what he's going to do. He has a stronger sense of not himself, but he's realizing that his capacity to actually accomplish his goals are increasing with his newfound werewolf form that he can only unfortunately use once a day. Alright, there's some of his, would I refer to him as victims? I mean, wrong place, wrong time, right? They shouldn't have been here. Fishing pole. Salt. So Savak as a person, who was he when he was younger? Well, he was just, I think, quiet. Kind of kept to himself. Was focused on magic. He's always loved magic. It's the thing that allowed him to set himself up apart from everybody, but also it's what gave him power. He's always been very frail, and magic is what's given him his it was the great equalizer for him, and he's always been very connected to nature type magics. Do we not have a whatchamacallit? Do we not have a pickaxe? Let's go look for a pickaxe. So, but I think for Savak, take these spirits, this wine. What he's going to want to do is the wolf form, and I'm not going to say it's contaminating. This is just so bright. Let's just take these. This is his mine now. He doesn't need these torches. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a pickaxe somewhere around here. Unless I already grabbed it. Oh, you know what? It's at the front of the entrance. But we might use this as a home for ourselves for the time being. We'll give it a cool name. We've got a couple spots, though, that we can start using. Um, what we're looking for, let me finish this thought and I'll explain why we're mining all this ore. But the wolf form is very contaminating, and it's I don't want to say it's controlling him, but it's introducing new ideas. It's his primal side, and what the wolf form is wanting him to do, his werewolf form, is to clear, take over areas, make sure that this area is his. And so a big chunk of Whiterun right here, the tundra of Whiterun, he is feeling instinctively that that's his domain, that he has to protect it, and he has to make sure that this area is safe. Safe for what? Safe for the people that live there, but also safe for himself. And so if there's any other threats that will come into this area, he wants to make sure that he can clear them. And it's also beneficial too on his part, because whoop, that is a thing that can kill us pretty easily if we're not careful. Over there, that Iron Guardian, it's right there. Can you see it? Okay, let's give our buddy a hand. Ooh! That thing can kill us quick. It's good that we're getting some experience with our destruction, because it's going to make us easier to learn spells. Our geomancy spells. I've always felt personally that I don't think all werewolves should have access to magic, but I like the idea of a shaman wolf. This alpha, I wouldn't even say he's an alpha wolf. I would say he's all something different. That what I would call him is it's just a name. I like how it sounds, but a Garu dreadnought. And what he does is, I don't know if he necessarily wants to lead the pack, but he wants to lead them spiritually, to move them to follow the ways of Hircine. And he doesn't mind leading them, but he would be more shamanistic in that way, or pastoral, or as a rabbi, or whatever the religious equivalent would be. So I don't know if he would be the defunct leader. I don't know, but he definitely pipes up if he felt like werewolves were succumbing to some type of doctrine that was lesser in his eyes. Remember, I think the word is a fundamentalist. He believes wholeheartedly in following Hircine with ferocity. He's a zealot. So, is Hircine what he perceives him to be? I don't know. I know that Hircine is I think I'll say this: religion has helped him in times of feeling alone and by himself, and so I'm trying to think and talk at the same time. Yeah, is Hircine good? I don't even know if the way that he's perceiving Hircine is accurate. I know that Hircine is real, but is he comprehending Hircine correctly? I, the beholder, I don't know. I don't know. But that doesn't matter to him. He believes it, and that's what's important. Okay, we're gonna study our spell. This is gonna come in handy too. Clairvoyance. We need this because I have no HUD. I don't know if you see that, but I don't know where I'm going a lot of times, and so that will help us track our missions. So we're going to study for 4 hours. Pretend the book's not there. He's internalizing this, thinking about, oh, freaking, of course. Okay. Well, do we want to use this? Is there any hunting that we could do? You know what? I'm trying to think. Let's just go out. We can come back. This will be our... This is our domain. This is our area. So we can always come back. Whoa! Almost fell off. But I think there's a couple things that I'm going to want. The next perk that I think we're going to spend in is a werewolf perk point, or a Garu perk point, which will be in this. Ooh, it's raining. Somewhere here. So I think we'll take this one. Unfortunately, I don't think that we have any. No, we need 100 for the animal, 10 for people. Undead, I think we need 20. And then Daedra, I don't even know if I figured that out. So we need to remember where to get back to. Leave the... Wow, this is an important moment for us. So I think... What would happen right now? That's just a wild werewolf. I'm going to refer to him as Garu. And Savak is very aware in his werewolf form. I think a lot of werewolves aren't. But him to just be around these wolves and this other wolf. But I think he's going to submit. He's going to back up. You know, and he will let that werewolf run that area. We are... This is his domain, and yeah, we don't want a part of that. That was an interesting thing. See, that's why I like playing Skyrim with these builds, because it throws little moments at us like that. We could have ended up tussling with that wolf. He's from a different pack, so, but we didn't. We didn't. I think werewolves want to work together for the most part, but they're aggressive. They're aggressive, and there's a I was at pecking order in it, and time to eat. Wow, you're just you guys are just gonna... Let's let our stamina recharge. One down. Ooh, that hurt. Let's get out of the way. Where's the other one? He's behind that tree. Gotta be careful. His buddy is nearby. Okay. See, this is where it would be nice for us to have this. Enemies flee in fear for 10 seconds. So he would cower away. Don't blame him. If you heard that roar, you would run in fear as well. So where is he? So just so you know, this character, this is the way he's seeing things. He's having a hard time seeing where we're at. So if we stay still, maybe we can get him. Okay, let's go. Oh! Oh, you know what? I just remembered something. I owe the death bank 500 gold. for dying earlier, and I will pay up. Not gladly. I'm not happy about that. But I gotta pay it forward. There's some coin right there. Okay. Alright. Well, let's see. Did we get close? No, we're still pretty far away. See, this is one thing I like about playing any character in Skyrim is I always like to give plus and minuses to any of these gifts, these powers, and for him to not be able to sleep at night as often as he would like, you know, it gives this element where not everything is perfect. But the thing I like that the way that I play is that eventually he can overcome this. That he can start mastering his ability to overcome the powers of the moon, and that he will have full control over his werewolf form. But that will take time. And you know what? This has worked out anyways, because we're now able to gain some spirit from these guys, get some evolution points. Hello, my friend. Okay, so we're there, through there. I think, what were we doing? We were studying our spell. We might head into Riverwood and sell some stuff. There are some things I want to actually make. I do want to make some strange brew. It's the thing that allows us to tap into our visions. So, great. I think we're gonna do some health, stamina. We'll do magic. Okay, we'll take a break for this. Our earth spells. Hold on, let me shift back. Good drink of water. Okay. Our earth spells, just so you guys know, all are connected to the fire side of the perk tree. So the fire, I run a compatibility patch for the elements mod, which allows, I think, for wind, water, and earth. And earth takes fire. So we'll be taking some of those perks occasionally. Okay, yeah, we're pretty tired. Alright, let's drink. We're gonna see what we can make too. Alright, let's sleep a little bit. Alright, we're well rested. Let's see, can we make a fire? Do I even have a cooking pot? That's something I need to check. Because if not, we need to go into town. Not sure why we have a kettle, because we definitely can. Okay, we'll go into town. And we can make our own. We can make our own. I'm gonna unfavorite the fishing pole because I don't like how it looks. What was I gonna say? We can make our own enchanting tree. Not enchanting tree. Enchanting table. So we basically have a field enchanting table that we can just deploy out in the wilderness, which would be very handy for Savak. Oh, I love it. I love the rain. One thing that I'm really going to like about the rain is eventually we're going to start upping our resilience to exposure. We're going to be decreasing our metabolism, right, all in here with our spirit points. I just like showing you guys this, but I'll try to do it as quickly as possible. So yeah, we'll start lowering this. We'll start lowering this stuff. And I just like this character when he's in his, you know, full, as he starts just growing in power, for him to be in the northern, you know, the frozen north of Skyrim, and for the, you know, for him to get cold, but just much slower than your average person.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed
Makes
to
him feel
deliver.
like a superhero almost. Superhuman, which I
Let's
guess
see.
he is.
Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the... Looks like that's it.
I really hate how they introduce quests in this game with this guy.
Nope.
It's just
Sorry.
annoying. Okay, we want a cooking pot. So we're not worried about anyone saying anything about us. We do look insane to those people, but they've seen us before. And there's no guards here. So we're here and we see ourselves as a protector. So I think Savak has just decided to make the move of just showing up here. We've been here before, but just kind of doing it with confidence.
Whatever you need.
He might not be talking to a lot of them, but what is that? Hidden helmet? Naked helmet that can be crafted to hide outfit helmet. I have no idea what that's from. Huh. Alright, cooking pot. 2 ingot. Steel ingots. Ingots.
The finest weapons and armor.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna want that. There's a couple things I want. What's the other one? You know what? We don't really do disease damage. Poison though we will do. But I am gonna want that. I'll just end up disenchanting it, but okay, we'll sell you this. I'm not gonna be crafting tons and tons of iron daggers. I don't have a problem with that. I just don't feel like he would do that. I don't mind mining. Okay, so what I was going to say about mining is what he does is
helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
He does stuff with the flawless gems that will come into play when we get the perk. So that won't be for a while. But that's what he's doing. He's collecting the flawless gems, and then he just refines them to ingots, because he can. He still eats fruits and vegetables, but he has an insatiable craving to eat meat. Okay. So another thing that we're gonna have to do though is make sure that we're using this weapon. I've never done this quest before, but it says that we need to kill enemies with it. So I need to not use my werewolf form as much. Come on. Okay. It's good that we kill these things, not just that specific animal, but animals, because we start getting perk points. Oh, that is a vampire. Oh, werewolf versus vampire. Why is there a vampire out in the middle of nowhere? Well, we're not going head to head with it.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Cougar. Oh, and a thrall. Wow, what was this all about? Strange. Why were they just out? Is there something over here? Do we have instincts? We unlocked it yet? Let's look. Wow, we have not. Okay. Oh yeah, there is. Oh, there's a. Were they just protecting that fox? Their kill? Maybe? I don't know. Interesting. Something that Savak would contemplate. There are vampires in our midst. Why? I don't know. I don't know as a player, and Savak would definitely be very concerned. Alright. She's an interesting vibe to her. Out in the middle of nowhere, this cabin.
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me.
She knows the ancient magics. He sees it in her. Okay.
It's
We'll just,
so have a visitor.
he smells the Hagraven feathers. Sees the petty soul gem. Now he's just outright snooping. She's probably asking him to stop, but... Now we're actually breaking and entering. Oh, that didn't work. Savak is not being sneaky at all about this. This is fantastic for us. We have our enchanting table, an enchanting table, and a alchemy lab. Ooh. So, let's read this note. Helgi, dear, why do you hesitate? You can feel the power coursing in your blood. You have only to reach out and grasp it. Renounce that boy of yours and come live with me in the forest. My sister will be here soon. Together we can form a proper coven, and your training will truly begin. She is connected to the Hagravens, and she is trying to start a Hagraven coven. Rule of 3. This is our area. This is our part of Tamriel, and forsworn are not welcome here. Now he would do this. This is symbolic of him basically disrespecting the body and just moving her out of the area. So this cabin is ours now. He saw her for what she was. He'll think Hircine. So this is kind of complicated because witches follow Hircine. So she could have worshipped Hircine, but I don't know if, or I do know, I think the forsworn don't fully worship the. They worship, I think, something called the old gods, which is there's a pantheon, but I think Hircine is definitely in the mix with a lot of that, with those gods. But he believes what Savak saw is that they're not really worshiping any of the old gods, including Hircine. What they're worshiping is the Hagravens. The Hagravens are in full control. They're corrupt. They don't follow the old ways. And that's what Savak was speaking out against, to his detriment. Awesome. We're going to be able to disenchant a bunch of this stuff. Okay. Look at all the stuff that we needed to disenchant. This is great. I'm very happy. Do we have any? We have that petty soul gem. Maybe we'll put it on our boots or something. Windfall. Yeah, why not? Those are our... If we go to big cities, we'll wear those. Come on. Great. This is great. And we'll see what we can make. I'll test some of the ingredients. Uh-oh. I think we got paralyzed. Wow, we had a lot of ingredients. This is good. We can make a lot of different things. Come on. Wow. Jeez. Well, we are an alchemist. We'll save the salt. I think before we use this, we're going to see if we can cook anything with these ingredients in the cooking pot. Let's use close wounds. Okay, we're going to do some alchemy in the next episode and figure out what to do from here. But I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.